Hey, Kristin LaVanway here to help you answer the eternal question, is this a good neighborhood? Yeah, I get asked that question all the time, and I cannot answer it for you. I really can't. Yeah, there's this little thing called fair housing that prevents me from telling you, yeah, this is totally a good neighborhood, or, oh, this is not a good neighborhood, I would never live here. But even if those laws weren't there, I still can't answer it. It's kind of like you asking me, where should I go on vacation? Or what's my favorite food? I mean, I don't know. Only you can answer that question. Only you can decide if a neighborhood is good or bad. People decide that communities are bad for a lot of different reasons. It just depends on your point of view. I had this conversation recently with my home inspector. Names have been changed to protect the innocent, okay? He was telling me about an inspection he did recently, and you know, home inspectors are at the home for quite a long time, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and they get to know a lot about what's happening in the community around them. While he was talking with the neighbors, they pointed out some special amenities that the community offered. If you were looking for a certain type of drug, you could visit this area. For another type of drug, there was another area in the community where you were sure to get what you needed. Or various services that would be provided in the community that may or may not be of the legal nature. These people lived in the community. They didn't think it was a bad neighborhood. Well, the buyer became aware of this information through the course of the inspection and visiting for the results and whatnot. And as it turned out, where the buyers came from, this kind of community was very common, and they were actually very comfortable purchasing the home, even given the types of different amenities that this community offered. It didn't bother them at all. It would definitely bother some buyers, but it didn't bother them. They bought the property, they felt like they got a good deal, and everyone was happy at the end of the day. So if you're looking to find out if a neighborhood is good or bad, you really have to do the research yourself, and there's lots of ways to do it. I mean, the first step, of course, is the crime stats, and there's quite a lot of them online that you can read. Check it out. I mean, you can get a good feeling for what kind of extracurricular activities are happening in a neighborhood and if they are outside of your comfort zone. For some people, you know, an occasional case of vandalism is okay, but as long as you don't have a lot of thefts. For some, drug activity, not so bad as long as you're not seeing shots fired. For others, the shots fired is not bad as long as you're not finding dead bodies. Maybe one dead body, not so bad, but if you're seeing multiple dead bodies, well, that's just not the neighborhood for them. It's up to you to make that decision. And don't just read the crime stats, go to the neighborhood. Talk to the neighbors, you can find out a ton. Visit the community at different times of day. You're gonna see a whole different makeup if you visit in the morning versus nighttime, or Monday versus Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Really do your due diligence and really check the neighborhood out for yourself. You might be surprised at some neighborhoods that at first glance might seem outside of the comfort zone, but as you do some research, they turn out to be quite charming. Conversely, there may be neighborhoods that you just think are just so charming and wonderful, but as you do some research, you realize this is not where you want to live. So if you have any questions, as long as one of them isn't, is this a good neighborhood? Shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a phone call. I would love to hear from you. And wherever you're living, make it a great day.